What's up, y'all? We right back here at the Porter Studios of Houston, man. It's going down today. I got a chance to interview one of my partners right here, legend in the H-Town streets right now. You already know my nigga Lil B Tha Grinda. What's up, baby?
So teasy.
What's going on?
Man, I'm here.
How you feeling?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm blessed, bro.
Already. Where you been, man? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Man, out the way making plays, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just really been just sitting back in the cut watching how the game evolving, the things that's happening in the game, where I can see myself, how I can place myself, just, keeping that grinder mentality, just trying to make sure I stay relevant in my own lane.
Yeah, for sure,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Yeah.
Let's take them back a little bit, and we're going to bring them up forward. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the beginning. What motivated you? First of all, let me go right here. Why do you call yourself Lil B? What made you name yourself Lil B?
Well, see, when I was coming up, I used to be a basketball player. All I did was hoop, 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 hoop.
Yeah.
And so in the hood, everybody used to call me Bobo or B. You know what I mean? So I just started running with it. Like I was Bobo, then I went from B, and then I went to Lil B.
Yeah.
And Lil B pretty much came. It got popular because I was a shout out gave to me in the Keep Watching Me song. That was one of those famous songs that was on one of the screw tapes from Gorilla Mob.
Yeah.
And Trey gave a shout out and was like, man, look, finna get Lil B up off the grapevine. So publicly, Lil B actually gained traction from that song.
Got right there.
Yeah, but I was actually Lil Bobo that used to play basketball in the hood and for the schools and stuff like that.
Okay. What motivated you to do music? What made you want to do like say shit? I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I was a screwhead. When I was younger, man, I used to listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I used to listen to Tupac, Snoop Dogg, just a lot of East Coast and H-Town South school music. So I was just freestyling. I used to always freestyle, but what really turned me on to music, I was like a late bloomer because most people that do music, they start when they young, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't really just start doing music until I was 18. I was in college.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But what happened was just a reality check. You know, I'm 5'9", 5'10" guard. You know, I'm cat quick, but I ain't just super athletic. And back in the day, it wasn't no Steph Currys and stuff in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So it was you got to be a giant or something to make it to the league. So I didn't see my chances. I had a little small like a scholarship to go to a little junior college in South Florida.
Yeah,
and it was just a reality check. You know, do I really want to leave the city and go try to chase a dream that I really don't see a light at the end of the tunnel in?
Yeah.
Or am I going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Figure out what's my next move gonna do? Because I'm always keep it real with myself first before anything.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I just really, it felt like, you know what, basketball ain't gonna really be, that ain't gonna be your ticket. You know what I'm saying? So we started, I went to Prairie View. Shout out to the PV Panthers, you know what I'm saying?
Prairie View.
Yeah, so I had one of my partners, man, he was a DJ. He a DJ now, you know what I'm saying? He was my roommate as well, but back then he was just down the hall from me. And he used to always just play music, instrumentals with microphones, and we was just freestyling.
Who was that?
I call him Charles, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what his DJ name is, but I call him Charles, you know what I'm saying? But he's still my bro now to this day. But at the end of the day, we used to just freestyle. So that's where I got my confidence from, because I used to always freestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, what happened was I just got my opportunity one time, and that just built my confidence up. So I remember going to the studio one time, and I won't forget the first track I ever rapped on. This is how it happened. I go to the studio, I hear a song playing. The song playing is Usher, You Remind Me.
Yeah.
It's just the instrumental, and my little kinfolk J-Ton on there.
Yeah.
J-Ton, he rapping, so I look at Trey, I'm like, bro, you got J-Ton on here rapping? I rap too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so he just grabbed a pencil and a piece of paper and just gave it to me and was like, do something.
Yeah.
And so that was the start of Lil B. That was the start of Lil B.
What was the first song you got traction on off of where motherfuckers say, nigga, I heard you, man, you go hard down the motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. that stood out off the album? You know what I'm saying? What song that you stood out on?
Man, it was a lot of.
Yeah,
I had a talent I didn't know I had,
yeah,
but the one that sticks out to me first was the one I know that me and Trey did. It was called I think it was like On the South Side or something. It was just like I started off and I was just like, me and Trey popped up. House in the day, we cocked up.
yeah,
Grip the wood, screens fall, drop the top sitting on the book, fifth
yeah,
relax, trunk crack, mine only on paper stack. It was something like that. So
yeah.
that song right there kind of stood out. That was one of the ones that
Not to you, to everybody
yeah, that's
else.
what I'm
They
saying.
came
That
back
was the
to
one.
you.
That was the
Oh,
one.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's the
okay.
one that stood out. That I started getting a lot of
Okay.
feedback
What
on.
year was that when y'all dropped that first, was the
It had to
Slab
be,
album, right? The
man.
whole Slab series, the first album, you know what I'm
That had
saying?
to be like 2000 and I'm gonna say like 2001, 2002, maybe.
Yeah,
It was like it wasn't too long after, probably about a year or so after Screw Pass
yeah.
or something like that. I don't really quite remember, but it was like 2001,
Yeah, I think
2002.
probably about 2001,
Yeah.
something
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cause we dropped that H-Town Underwear in 2000.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
it in 99, but we dropped it in
Yeah.
2000.
So it had to be like 2001, 2002, somewhere like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, shit. What you been doing since then? Well, first of all, hold on. How you meet up with Trey to even, you know what I'm saying, to collabo? How that
Um,
happen?
man,
And when we
my
talking about
house,
Trey, we talking about Trey the Truth, y'all. Go ahead.
um, my house in the hood, like Trey had some people that stayed in Herm Clark. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And so my house in Herm Clark was the spot.
yeah,
Everybody in Herm Clark come to my house. We playing basketball. They might be out there shooting dice. They might be smoking, whatever. But my house was the house.
mm-hmm,
And so if you came through Grapevine, everybody knew Lil B on Grapevine. And then I used to cut hair. So
yeah,
I'm cutting everybody in the hood hair. Everybody come to my house to hoop. And you know, I had my parents was like the coolest parents on the planet. You know
yeah,
what I'm
for sure,
saying?
for
So
sure.
they embraced all that.
Yeah, for sure.
So how me and Trey came about was I think it's not I think J-Ton and my little bro T Red, they was real tight. You know what
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And by Trey being J-Ton the older brother and me being Red older brother, they was like, man, look, my brother and your brother might they might be they kind of same people. They might be cool. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, for
So
sure.
we kind of met through them.
Okay,
And
okay.
then once we met, you know, Trey seen that I cut hair or whatever. So he used to come through there when he was in the Clark. He'll come through there, get a haircut, mess with me, and then we just built a relationship and we started a little clique called South Clique.
Yeah.
And that's how we all came together as
Who was
little
all
youngsters.
who was all in the South Click?
Man, it was a bunch of us. Lil Boss. It was me, Trey, Lil Boss, even
I heard what's the name say South Click in one of his songs, D Drew.
yep, D Drew. But you got to remember, it was just like even Ro was even screaming
South
South
Click.
Click in
Okay.
some of his stuff back then. You got we had somebody named we had BJ, like I say, Lil Boss. We used to call him Shay back then.
Yeah.
But for the most part, those were the core. Dub G, me, Boss, J Ton, Trey. There was a few of us, man, but we was a little clique. We was a little clique
Yeah.
type, boy. We running them streets from the north to the south, east
Yeah,
to the
for sure,
west.
for
But
sure.
yeah, it was South Clique. That's how we and once we formed that clique, we everybody just jailed and locked up, and shit, the music was there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. How many albums did y'all drop of the Slab? I know it probably about I know I seen 4 or 5,
We
but it
dropped
could have been
four. We
more than
dropped
that.
4 volumes. Then we dropped a 4.5.
Yeah.
So it was 5. It was actually 5, but it was 4 volumes and a 4.5. And before that, we was dropping mixtapes like the little mixes with the
Yeah,
different
yeah.
songs and the flow at the front and the front at the back.
Yeah.
We had a ton of them things.
For
So
sure, for sure, for sure.
it was a lot of work put in on that movement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's fine. Well, I
Mhm.
know we be going state to state, being Austin, Texas, Rain, Louisiana, everywhere,
Yeah.
just pushing the music, man. I'm talking about hand to hand, flat foot soldiers, you know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
was out the trunk, man. Showtime gave us that game.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
that money, man. It
yeah.
ain't gonna come to you, so we had to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back until you come back with it.
Square bit.
Uh-huh. And then me and Dougie D was on that trail too. We dropped that Breaking Bread album, so we was everywhere too. Was
Oh
Dougie
yeah,
D
my
around
bad.
at that time?
Dougie D was South Click too. Yeah,
Okay,
my
okay,
bad.
okay.
Dougie D was South Click too. I can't forget about Cuz, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. We was just a family, man. We really, like I said, we with that South Click and then with that music, we all just bonded and we became family. And one thing about me, if I tell you family, I
yeah,
don't use that word lightly. You know what
yeah.
I'm
Me
saying?
neither.
So if I tell you family, that's how I embrace you. And I understand one thing, man, blood don't make family. You know what I'm saying? To
No,
me,
it don't.
blood make relatives, but blood don't make family.
Yeah,
So,
you
you
got
know,
that
that's
right.
just my perspective of
Mm-hmm.
it. So if I
Like when I
say you
tell
family,
motherfucker
you
I
family.
love you, nigga, hey, that's serious. Cause guess what? These other niggas, they be using that word real loosely. And when motherfuckers say that to me and I know they don't know me like that, I don't even receive it. I'm like,
It's
man,
very hard.
I have to really look at you with a big eye
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time now, cause I'm trying to see what's happening, what's going on.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So yeah, I don't really use it lightly. So when I tell you that's my family or that's my people, you know what I'm saying? I mean that. You
Yeah,
know what
for
I'm
sure. You
saying?
goddamn right.
And just for the record, it ain't one person out here walking this earth. Not one person walking this earth that can say that they don't fuck with me, that I don't fuck with either. So keep that in mind too. So if I
Yeah,
tell you your family, your family.
you goddamn right. Cause yeah, I remember my nigga Trey went through Fatty had it. They used to run a strip club over there
Yeah.
on West Park.
Yeah, you know, they used to be our spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Breakers, next door,
Uh-huh.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they say, man, I had the nigga he jamming, man, boom, 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 but he just around here. You need to jump in with you and hit state to state,
Yeah.
man. Da, 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 da. So you hooked us up. We did that. And then that's when I started coming over Trey House on the airport. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. This was for anybody had cars. We ain't even had no cars.
Well, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we
Nigga ain't
was
had no jewelry, no
yeah,
cars,
we
or
was
no nothing.
thugging it, man.
Just grinding, man.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
straight studio, dropping, writing,
yeah,
boom, boom, boom. Then we started hitting state to state, coming up with the bread. And then we started getting into the distribution side with
yeah,
Southwest Wholesale. Shout out to Robert Gittleman, RIP.
yeah,
And that put us in a whole different position too. So then we collaborated with Black Boy Trey and me, and we did the H-Town Underworld. And that's all the videos and people behind the scene of H-Town, just to put H-Town on the map, you know what I'm saying, another platform. So this version of H-Town Underworld, what we're doing right now, is just upgraded. This the 2025 version right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Still platform to let boys know we ain't gone nowhere. We right here, we still putting it down, and we got more music to come, and rewriting and dropping videos. And when the last time you dropped a video?
About 2 months ago, man, I ended up. I'm actually I'm one of the presidents. We got a two-head president monster in our bike group, but I'm one of the presidents. So what I did was, because so many people knew me
The
from.
motorcycles?
Yeah. We ride
Already.
motorcycles. But see,
Okay.
so in our group, it's a social riding club. So we got three-wheelers, two-wheelers, slingshots. You know, everybody they ride with us. We welcome all riders
Yeah.
because we're more of a social riding club. We even got people that jump in cars and jump in and follow us and block off traffic and help us get through the city or wherever we might be going. But yeah, man, I dropped a video maybe about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was just to kind of get my feet back wet, man, because I hadn't really been dropping nothing. I had a video, the last video I remember dropping was a video called Nobody.
Yeah.
And it was me and my sister Thundy. And she was singing on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was on there getting her paper, boy. Like, she can sing, man.
Yeah.
Love her voice, man. If y'all ain't never heard it, go check it out on YouTube. The song is called Nobody by the Grinder featuring Thundy. But yeah, I dropped that video some years back, and the song's still relevant.
Yeah.
So I just knew that, with the passing of my pops, man, he passed in 2020. I was actually going through it and didn't even realize I was still going through it. You
Yeah,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So what I ended up doing was trying to get back active once my creative juices started flowing again, which
Yeah.
which they really didn't start flowing again until probably like about 6 months ago.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So once I started trying to get back active, come back with ideas and how to get my businesses and stuff kind of like, rejuvenated or whatnot, it's just like, hey man, I need to drop a video. So I got introduced to, well, actually my cameraman who used to do a lot of my work, he passed away.
Yeah.
Super Dave, RP Super Dave.
R.I.P. Super Dave.
Yeah, so he
Rest.
had passed away, and he was like my biggest fan, man. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, even when I used to think about quitting, he'll be like, nah, what we need to do? What we need to do? We're gonna shoot a video, we're gonna do this, I need to record this. He used to do everything to keep me going.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
so I took a kind of hard
The
hit with that.
motivation.
Yeah, but with that video, I got turned on to this camera guy, and his name Critical. And he really just kind of helped me, you know what I'm saying? I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, look, bro, I'm a workhorse. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm trying to rebuild my team because my team fell apart. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I had people that I was trying to build brands with, running with, they supporting and riding with other people. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
They
Yeah.
ain't even on board no more. So I had to really just kind of rebrand and to eliminate certain people and connections with people. I had
Yeah.
to start rebranding and coming up with new movements and stuff
Yeah.
so I can rebuild properly. So that's kind of what I've been going
Oh,
through.
okay. Yeah.
So this video I did, it was just it's like, hey, let's just throw something out there just to get wet. We can kind of start building the chemistry or
Yeah,
whatnot.
for sure.
And then I also wanted to incorporate my bike, my
Yeah.
bike group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So that's my family like that. They my riders. They gonna ride or die. You know what I'm saying? They here now. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
The top heads here now, in the background, riding
Already,
with your
for
boy.
sure.
But yeah, that's just kind of what I did. I threw something out there. It was 2 months, and y'all go check that out too. It's on the YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is called The Grinder TV. Y'all can check it out. And the video is called damn, what's the name of that video? Uh, I just did it, but it's called, I don't even remember the name of it. But I've been working. Go check it out. It's the latest one.
Yeah, you goddamn right. So you just been rebuilding your foundation,
That's it.
basically. Yeah, that's
Just
what we've been doing
yeah,
too,
just
rebuilding
kind
the
of
foundation.
yeah.
That's real important. You know what I'm saying? Because once your foundation is stable and concrete, you can build on it. If you build on something weak, it could tilt and fall. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be backtracking. So that's real important to get that together before you move forward. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but let me ask you this right here during the daytime, like right now, who are some of the artists that you listen to right now, or you give them their card right now
Right,
for
right,
doing what they doing? Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've been listening to a lot of Quiet Money Diet, Craig G. Uh, I actually been listening to Fast Lane and Lil Jeremy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
That was just a couple names that just kind of stick out. But of course, I'm a myself. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because I got a whole lot of unreleased stuff that I'm listening to
yeah,
that I'm making sure is finessed because 2025, I ain't gonna lie, I'm back active.
yeah.
So holla at your boy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
But
sure.
yeah, those are a couple names, like I said, Fast Lane, Lil Jeremy, Quiet Money, Died, Craig G. I still got some of my old heads I jam, Young Red. Shout out to Playmaker and D-Ray too, man. Them boys out here grinding with them tracks out here in the city.
Already.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is what kind of stick out to me right now. And I've been on that Pokey too, man.
Yeah, for sure, for
Pokey,
sure.
and of course Lil Kiki. He came out. He happened to be one of my favorite artists, him and Fat Pat, when I was
Yeah,
growing up as a youngster.
yeah.
Yeah, so I keep them boys in the playlist.
Okay,
Mhm.
already, for sure, for sure. So what you think that make up Lil B? Like if you can name 3 or 4 different artists that's mixed it together like a gumbo to make yourself, well who would that be?
I got a little bit of Bone Thugs, a little bit of Gorilla Mob, a little bit of Fat Pat, a little bit of Big Hog with the wordplay, a little bit of uh a little bit. I got a little bit of gumbo mix in there, a little Kiki, and I try to dibble and dabble with a little Wayne in there with the metaphors
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
So I try to put it all together and make a gumbo and tell them, please say the grinder.
Yeah, that's a hell of a monster right there. It's
Yeah.
just built.
But I take pride in, honestly, man, I take pride in trying to be an artist and not being one dimensional.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean? So
sure.
so you can listen to me on one song and I can be speed rapping, spitting, and then I can come back and slow it down and sound like I'm just so Southside H-Town. So I just try to give them different looks and stuff. But it seemed like my fan base kind of like that when I get to flipping their tongue and really
Yeah,
give them spitting them bars. So that's when I kind of level up on them. So they kind of like that. But
yeah, for sure, for
yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, shit. A lot of music that we did in the past is like way ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
talking about. I was jamming some shit the other day. I'm talking about they wasn't ready for it. They wasn't ready for it. I could just, I mean, I listen to all our old shit all the time, man.
Yeah.
And I'll just be riding and listening. Then the other day I was listening to Return of the South Side. That was when Craig G, T Lee, A3, and Dre P was a group. And they got 5 or 6 songs. The way I'm talking about, they need to be released right now. And same thing with you. I was listening to S.L.A.B too. I'm like, there's a lot of shit on here that need to be reiterated, put a new track to it, whatever, because the lyrics is just timeless. You know what I'm saying? It's timeless music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And me and Claymaker actually came out with a project called Timeless Music because that's kind of like when I'm actually writing my lyrics,
Yeah.
I actually try to take out anything that's going to give you a time frame in
Yeah.
it. So I'm selective with the words that I use so that the music can be timeless. So that I do take pride in that. Now sometimes it just is necessary to let them know what's going on right then and
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
But majority of my music I try to make timeless.
Already.
Yo, what's up, D-Ray? What's up, D-Ray?
I promise pops that I won't quit. I'ma grind for it all, not a little bit. Been through hell, but I'm real and I still spit. Took some meals and I feel off real quick. Had to bounce back. Gotta remind them I'm the grinder and the boss mag. Sit on gator for you haters in a boss lad. Keep my mental presidential for the boss stash. Cause my credentials continental, I'm a boss jack. And they ain't ready for the real. I speak it, I live it, and pray to God they chill. Cause I've been repenting and got scars, ain't healed. I'm really just focused on trying to grind to a meal. Leave me alone. If I gotta do it, I'll get it on my own. I got a few people out here said I'm wrong. Cause I wasn't in position to give out loans. The hate be strong, and I ain't even mad. I just say fuck them and go and give me a bag. They really suspicious, remind me of a drag. That's in their emotions, I ain't joking, it's real bad. That's real sad. Call D-Ray, tell them I need a track, ain't no delay. When I speed it, bet they hear it and press replay. While I'm tipping up the corners of West Quay. I'm from the Clark, that's about me, they know me. I used to be a pup, now they call it my OG. I stand on all 10, I ain't letting them hold me. But I've been on the pull up clean, killing them slowly. The grinder, candy orange on spokes, cause I'm a shiner. And I'm the same Lil B off grapevine, bruh. And I ain't giving out breaks, it's my time up. So I ain't pressing on brakes, I'm getting mine, bruh. Yeah, and I'ma do it like a G.O. Remember back when I was New Jack trying to be Nino. When I was stacking up chips fast like the casino. When boys used to get 3 Swiss and sweets for Dino. I'm from the era we was screwed up. Beating the trunk, we supposed to be booed up. They called me Bobo until I grew up. Now I'm the man and I'm so Houston like Cougars. I'm shooting shots like Mercy. Got them all praying to God to have mercy. My aim on point, I pull it before they hurt me. And give them all 3 from the key like I was Mercy. They won't flow, this the season. And I can get gorilla like glow for any reason. The flow is so above the slow and I ain't preaching. They really know I got that go and I ain't reaching. See, I'm an army 1 deep. They claiming ghosts under the oath like 1 sheep. I ride slow, so low on 1 beat. When I flow, they know it's Lil B. I tell them please say the grinder. Ain't anyone won't smoke, tell them to line up. And you can bet your last dollar to mine. I'm real, ain't too many like my kind. Grinder.
So when you got your next album coming out?
2025, man. I got my real spit. I mean, I got the man, I got so much stuff lined up, man. I got the Flow Season 2 that's gonna be released, and then I'm unsure because if you my real fans that's been following me, I have a series of albums called Real Spit. So I got Real Spit 1, Real Spit Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. So I got these are like my solo projects, and once I don't know if I want to do Real Spit 5 or if I want to actually give them because right now I got a slogan that everybody know me by, and it's called "Please Say the Grinder."
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I want to label the album "I'm Not a Rapper, I'm the Grinder," or if I want to do Real Spit 4, but whatever. I mean Real Spit 5. So I'm kind of on the fence about that, but yeah, I'm dropping the mixtape and the album for sure, and a series of videos this year,
Yeah.
next year, 2025.
Okay. Anything else you want these boys to know out there, man?
Man, look, man. I don't really have no label, man. I'm just a grinder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to go get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Within staying in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? And not stepping on somebody else's toes, shall say. But other than that, man, it's just a bunch of grinding and a bunch of networking and a bunch of, running plays and trying to plotting scheme on how we can come up and win in the game.
Yeah.
Together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
damn right.
that's all I got going on, man.
For sure. Already, and I want to say R.I.P. to Mr. B too. You know, I had a chance to meet your daddy. You know what I'm saying? He be
Yeah.
real cool with me. I used to see him. I was like, when I don't even see you, I used to see
Yeah.
him at the corner store or somewhere, and
Yeah.
he be like, "Showtime, what's up? What's
Yeah,
happening, big shit?" He gonna
that's
slide in and
yeah.
slide out real quick.
Pop's gonna be in the hood.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gonna pull up. He gonna be in the hood, man. But yeah, man. You know, ever since I just built. It seemed like when he passed, man, it's like people just gravitated to me, and God just started putting new people in my life.
yeah.
You know, and I ain't really easy to get close to. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because
Yeah,
I'm always out the way. People be, where that nigga be at, man? What he
yeah,
got going, man? I'll be out the way.
yeah, for sure.
But you know, when I do embrace people, you know, I embrace them. And ever since Pops passed, man, it's been people that came in my life, man, and they have actually been real, genuine people. They don't want nothing but to just spread love, share love, show love, and just they don't want nothing from you, but hey, just make sure you good. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. That's
I just
really
want to
important
make
to
sure
have.
you good as a person, mentally,
Yeah,
physically,
yeah, yeah.
spiritually.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, that's really important to have a support system.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because see, everybody needs somebody to talk to sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, you know, see, everybody got to keep everybody afloat, you know what I'm saying? The real one's going to do it, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, it's nothing but blessings. You know what I'm saying? Anything you do, you know, I'm behind it 100%.
Already,
You know what I'm saying? So,
already.
God bless you, and I love you, and that's
Love you too, my
for
brother.
real. So, let them know where they can find you at,
But let
man.
me say this before we get out of here.
Yeah,
It's a few people that are very monumental to everything that I had going that keep me any type of relevancy in this game, man. Showtime was one of them people, man. We got
appreciate
Showtime,
it.
we got Trader True, you got Big Pup, man. Shout out to my brother
Shout
Big
out to
Pup,
Pup,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? These guys were they played a big role in making sure I kept going or can get a bag or do something with this music stuff, man. So I appreciate y'all for being the people, and I owe y'all my loyalty, regardless if y'all don't ever do nothing else for me ever. You know what I mean? It's always
For
gonna be
sure.
love, man. And with that,
Agree.
signing off, man. Follow me on all of my platforms. All of the platforms, man. I'm Lil B _ the Grinder. My YouTube channel is The Grinder TV, man. And like I say, 2025, man. We just rocking and rolling, man. And I'm just making plays and running them.
Okay, right quick before we get out of here, you just mentioned your podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, the Grinder TV.
Yeah, that's
Now,
going. The
now,
podcast will be on The Grinder
now, what
TV.
kind of content that consists of?
See, now look, now see, he done open up a whole nother can of worms, man. Look, so look, I got a lot of people that I talk to outside of music and stuff, like females and stuff. I got a lot of female partners,
Yeah,
associates, people I done worked with, went to school with, and so what they've learned about me is I'm a good listener and I can give pretty good advice.
yeah,
But if you listen to a lot of my music, like I say, my root is from what the Gorilla Mob, Slow, Loud and Bangin tree.
yeah,
So our core base is like the streets, cars, like it's a male base.
yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure, for
saying?
sure.
So with this podcast, it's called Real Spit Combos. I'm straight targeting them women, straight
Yeah,
straight relationship issues, the kind of stuff go on in relationships, and I'll have a co-host. And that way you'll get the male perspective and the woman perspective on these different issues and stuff like that. So I'm really targeting the female base because it's been coming back to me too
yeah,
many different sources that, hey man, you good at this. You need to be a counselor. You need to do this. So I just
yeah,
figure if I just wrap it up in a podcast, and that's another way, to run plays
yeah,
and stay busy and get a bag too. So
yeah, for sure,
that's
for
kind of
sure.
what I got lined up with
Okay,
the
I'm gonna plug into that one too because
yeah.
I got a lot to say about
Yeah,
that show.
it's
You know
called
what
Real
I'm
Spit Combos, and it's gonna
saying?
be the podcast gonna have a live audience too. Well, it's gonna be a welcoming live audience. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be shooting. So the live audience can chime in if they got something to say here and there. I'll make sure the camera is able to pick that up and things in that sort. But yeah, man, that's just what I'm lining up right now in 25. Man, drop the mixtape, drop the album, do the podcast. And I'll be doing like with my bike group. GTB Riders is the bike group, man. That's the riding club. So what we doing with that is I got some plays. I can't give I can't give y'all all the nuggets.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
we got some stuff that we doing, and we're gonna be able to bless the people that's following us. Y'all gonna be able to get slabs, y'all gonna be able to get bikes, y'all gonna be able to get cars. I'm gonna have opportunity where we're gonna be giving a lot of that kind of stuff away. You know what I'm saying? So y'all
Yeah.
just gotta follow your boy. And like I say, yeah, it's time to level up show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
for
bless,
sure.
and bless those that's following and watching and supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you goddamn right.
Yeah.
For sure. That's gonna be real interesting. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the first one tuned in on them
Yeah.
and get my side, my point of view. Cause hey
All
man,
y'all done been in a relationship, they done went sour.
yeah.
Y'all done had these baby mama dramas, baby daddy, jealous issues, people that don't want to see you prosper, want to see you down, can't stand your mama, can't stand your sister.
Yeah.
You want to be with this person, but your kids don't accept them. It's
Yeah.
gonna get spicy.
I got
It's
one
gonna get
gem.
real spicy.
I got one gem I'm gonna give them right now. Cause see, you done got me on the
Look, it's
subject now.
gonna be real
Hold
spicy.
on.
Y'all
Look,
gonna have to tune in.
yeah, you got that right. Look, this is for all of the young females out there, because, I got nothing but daughters.
Yeah.
And I tell them the same thing. And I wish I would have knew this when I was coming up, but I didn't think about it until after I'm grown. It's like, before you lock in with somebody on a relationship and you meet their mama and your daddy, look at their mama and their daddy and figure out who they are. Learn about them first, and you'll know the values and morals of the person that you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't disrespect their mama or their daddy, then 9 times out of 10, it's only a matter of time before they disrespect you.
Everything
You know what
started
I'm
in the
saying?
household, man. Everything started in the household.
For
So,
real.
it's gonna be some real live topics
Yeah, yeah.
and so that's what I got going
We're
on in
gonna
the
say
bag,
that for Lil
man.
B TV. We're
Yeah.
gonna open that up again on
Yeah.
Lil B TV. When I come on there as a guest,
Square
we're
business.
gonna
Yeah.
get into it then, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been good having you, baby. I love
Man,
you.
it's
You know
all
I'm
love,
behind
baby.
everything that you're doing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Much success 2025. We at the Portal TV of Houston right here, man. Letting you know this is what we do every day, all day, man. Shout out in the last shout out to anybody?
Man, look. Shout out to God. Shout out to my A1
Already.
day ones, man, my slow Loud and Bangin family. You know what I'm saying? My GTB family. If you love me, you got love for me. I got love for you, man. I'm out of here. Please
Already.
say the grinder.
We signing out, baby. Showtime. Portal Studios of Houston right here. Until next time, we out. Peace.